Former Cuyahoga Commissioner Jimmy Dimora's punishment is over after he received a commutation from President Biden today.
Dimora was the central figure in the 2011 county corruption scandal, which sparked a complete overhaul of the county's government. News 5 investigator Sarah Buttison joins us now live with some new reaction to this major development in the case.
Damon and Katie, I just talked to Dimora's attorney. He said his client is not doing any interviews today, but is, quote, very happy.
For years, Jimmy Dimora was a larger-than-life figure in Cuyahoga County politics. In 2008, everything came crashing down.
I'm not an angel, but I'm no crook.
The FBI raided his home in Independence. Prosecutors said he steered county contracts in exchange for cash, home improvements, and other gifts and favors. Gifts like a prostitute in Las Vegas. Here's what he said when News 5 investigators asked him about it in 2010.
What did she do?
Exactly what I asked for, the massage, and that's on phone tape. I didn't ask for a hooker on the phone. I didn't ask for a prostitute on the phone. I asked for a massage.
Despite his denials and defiance, he was found guilty of 32 corruption charges in 2012, including bribery, conspiracy, and racketeering. He was sentenced to 28 years behind bars. In June 2022, it was reduced to 23 years because 2 counts related to work on his outdoor kitchen were vacated. Then, in June of 2023, Dimora was released into home confinement after former county treasurer Jim Rokakis spearheaded a campaign to get him out after the 69-year-old suffered 2 bouts of COVID.
He was close to dying. They ran out of ventilators. They kept him alive once on a CPAP machine. I think that's a lot of suffering.
Dimora was one of nearly 1,500 convicts released from prison and placed on home confinement during the pandemic who had their sentences commuted by President Joe Biden today. Biden also pardoned 39 Americans convicted of nonviolent crimes, making it the largest single act of clemency in modern-day history.
You know, there are people that do double murders and do less than Jimmy Dimora did. I think it's time to move on.
Since his release 18 months ago, Dimora's had to wear an ankle monitor, report regularly to his probation officer, and adhere to restrictions on where he's allowed to go. But as of today, he's free. I'm News 5 investigator Sarah Buttison.
Okay, Sarah, thank you. In fact, the White House is saying that this is the largest single-day grant of clemency in modern U.S. history. Dimora, as Sarah just told us, one of nearly 1,500 people receiving commutations today. They all face long sentences, were placed on home confinement during the pandemic. And as Sarah told us, another 39 people who were convicted of nonviolent crimes were also pardoned. Among them, 4 people from Ohio, all of them veterans. And 2 of the people are from Northeast Ohio. And the White House says that they both pleaded guilty to nonviolent crimes. Duran Arthur Brown is from Cleveland. The White House says he had his probationary sentence terminated early. Brown served in the Navy and the Naval Reserve. Like Brown, North Ridgeville's Jamal Lee King had his probationary sentence terminated early as well. He is an Army veteran.